Our first guest is a former karate world champion and the star of such films as Delta Force and Delta Force 2. I think that might have been the sequel to Delta Force. Now he's about to begin a fourth. Well, look at this. He's beginning his fourth season along with us here on the CBS network. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Walker, Texas Ranger himself, Chuck Norris. Come on. Hi, Chuck. Chuck Norris, Walker, Texas Ranger. Congratulations on being on CBS for 3 years. As well, we started about the same time, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, it is kind of nice to still be on.
Good for you. And like a real hit. You're like a big deal, a television hit, a success story. Congratulations for all of that. That's nice of you. What do you know about the Texas Rangers? You know anything about these guys?
Oh, yeah. You know, we have two advisors on the show, so we try to keep it as authentic as we possibly can.
Are these stories taken from the files of the Texas Rangers? Are they actually taken from the files?
Well, actually, some of them are. Yeah, they have given us some storylines to work with, but of course we have a whole writing staff in Los Angeles that really comes up with the ideas.
So, but it'd be good though, Chuck, there'd be an extra selling point for the show if they were actual stories, true life stories from the Texas Rangers.
Yeah, it really would, and a couple of them have been.
I know you said that, and the rest of them were like old.
I don't want to tell the story. But we have done some of the storylines at the Texas
And you've
Rangers
also used some old Gunsmoke scripts, right?
A-Team, Hunter. I used to have a showrunner that created those shows, so we got a lot of those scripts.
Who was that?
A guy named Frank Lupo.
Oh, Frank Lupo.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was looking at some film of the show this afternoon, and you were working with. Tell us what I'm talking about. You were injured. Tell
Oh yeah. Well, an episode coming up on Walker here.
What's
starting
Walker's
in
first name? I'm sorry to keep it.
Cordell.
Cordell Walker.
Yeah, Cordell Walker. And
really, Cordell
yeah,
Walker?
Cordell Walker.
Why is he Cordell Walker?
Well, we're trying to come up. Well, actually, my name was going to be Emmett Walker, but there was a guy in Dallas named Emmett Walker, and he says, "You're not going to use my name."
He wouldn't let you have the rights.
I wouldn't have the rights to Emmett. So we started looking down the list of names to try to figure out who to play, and I'm looking at all these names. I thought, Cordell.
Cordell, yeah.
Cordell.
Now, is Cordell Walker, the real Cordell Walker, is he a Texas Ranger? An actual Texas Ranger?
No.
See, that'd be something if your name, the character, Cordell Walker was an actual Texas Ranger.
No, it's not a real,
you can't do that.
Not the actual one. But anyway, this particular scene I'm doing is where I'm out with my Indian blood brother, and what we're going to do is each one of us catch a snake, and whichever snake has the most rattlers on it, the other one has to cook it.
Right. Now let me interrupt again. Do the real Texas Rangers have blood brothers?
No, because my character in the show, I'm half Cherokee. In real life, I am too. Yeah.
No, in real life, you're
in
half
real life,
Cherokee?
I'm half Cherokee.
I know a lot about you. I don't think that I knew you were half Cherokee.
I'm half Cherokee and half Irish. And
now, how do you know that? I say.
My dad told me.
Yeah. So, but how far back do we have to go to get Cherokee?
Well, actually, my grandfather came over from Ireland, married a squaw off the reservation. And then on my other side of the family, my grandmother was Irish, and I had grandfathers on both. And then.
So your grandmother was a Cherokee. Wow.
Yeah, full-blooded Cherokee.
Yeah. And do you know a lot about the life and the history and the lore of the Cherokee in this country?
Not a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, again, a lot of with Walker, we do a lot of Indian type,
well, you
Native
should
American
try to
type
work
shows.
that into the show.
Well, actually, the show I'm talking about.
Yeah, your blood brother. Yeah.
Deals with my blood brother. Yeah, right.
Now, when you see this, we're going to show this to you. Chuck, have you explained it that you got to catch the rattlesnakes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to show the real one first, and then the one.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What we're doing here, again, like I said, is catching the rattler. Well, with the actor, the one that plays my blood brother, they just handed him the snake.
Right.
So you hang on to the snake,
but
with me, I had to go down and actually snatch it off the ground.
You're Walker, Texas Ranger.
Well, they want to see me do it.
Exactly. Sure. Here we go. Take a look at this.
Hey there.
Yeah. So now that looks fine.
Yeah. So, but now we'll show you what really happened in slow motion.
All right. Watch this very carefully. Slow motion. There's his hand. There's Walker's hand. The right hand. There's the snake. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
The audience is beside
themselves. Yeah, he
got me. Like what? You see that every day on the subway? Man, are you all right?
Yeah. You know, the first time I did the take, I actually got it.
You got it
and I
fine.
picked him up, did the whole scene.
Yeah.
They said, okay, take two. Take two, the snake was ready. He says, try it again. Second time I tried to grab him, of course, he was waiting, came around and got me.
Got you, right?
Yeah.
Was it very, very painful?
Well, it was like 2 needles going into the hand, but it hit a vein and blood was flying all over the place.
Now, those rattlesnakes, they're deadly poisonous.
Yeah, well, this one supposedly, well, it was devenomized, but after I...
How do they devenomize them? What do they do?
They actually cut right into inside
They
the gums
take
there.
the gland out, the venom gland.
The gland, and but anyway, I had to shoot about 3 more hours of the show, and then then they had to take me to the hospital to verify that.
Right. When it happened, did you go back into the old karate? Are you going to get like
No.
chopped up?
No, I ate the snake.
Really?
Actually, I don't really eat the snake, but in the scene that follows that, of course, we're sitting by a campfire.
Oh, and your blood brother has played a joke, and he's cooked up the snake.
And anyway, we're supposed to eat the snake.
Tell me about your honeymoon. Congratulations. I knew you were talking about getting married the last time you were here, and that's great to
Well,
hear.
I didn't get married. I just went on my honeymoon.
How does a thing like that work?
Has anyone out there had a big wedding? I don't know about you, but it was a nightmare. No, what happened actually?
Anybody out there had a small wedding?
Yes, small wedding.
Well, that's what I'm going to have next time.
How many of you have enjoyed an ugly divorce? There you go.
No, what happened actually is that, we were going to invite all of our friends and relatives.
You want to do it upright, of course.
Do it upright.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, we had more friends and relatives than we knew what we could do with here, and it actually grew out of proportion. We only had room for 280 people at the wedding.
Well, sure,
and
you
it grew
should.
up to like 400.
Yeah, that's because you were inviting your blood brothers.
Yeah, but anyway, well, I knew it was getting bad when I came home one night, and my fiancee's out in the backyard, and she hasn't smoked in 4 years, and she's got a cigarette in her hand and a drink. And I says, we have a problem here? And she said, yeah, it's just gotten completely out of hand. She says, I don't know what we're going to do with these people. I said, then let's back off and just regroup and try it again.
Back off and regroup, which is, by the way, something the Texas Rangers would do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Whenever there's trouble,
Absolutely.
back off,
And then-
regroup. Yeah.
But we went on the honeymoon.
So you went on the
anyway.
honeymoon
yeah,
anyway?
we went to Greece.
So screw the wedding and went on the honeymoon.
Well, that's what I was looking forward to
Yeah.
anyway.
How long were you in Greece? By boat? Is that how you traveled?
Yeah, we rented a boat and we cruised the Greek islands for like 8 days.
That sounds beautiful. Was it heavenly?
It was gorgeous. I'd never been to Greece before, and it was really beautiful.
Yeah,
over there.
yeah. Well, good
Had
for
a
you.
great
And then
time.
now, will you get married? I mean, you've had the
Oh
honeymoon.
yeah, but we're going to just have our immediate family.
Yeah, that'll be nice. That'll be nice. Good
It's
for
a lot
you.
easier.
Congratulations on the beginning of your 4th season here on CBS. It's good to have you with us, Chuck.
Yes.
We're proud to have you on the network.
Well, it's good to be on the network. It's
Nice
good to
job.
be here for 4 years.
Thank
I'll
you,
tell
sir.
you.
Chuck
You bet,
Norris,
David.
ladies and gentlemen.